Hi, the next topic SCD type 2 date range. So here we are taking EMP table as a source and this is target table. I have already added two columns here, start date and end date of the records. So I'm creating a new mapping with date range. Drag and drop source and target first. This is source and this is target. So same process, create a lookup transmission on target table. What is the target table here? EMP date range. Okay, so first we are passing source department number into lookup transmission to create the condition here. Employee number into lookup transmission. Change this name for easy identification. This is source column. We are using this column only for condition input port. Then create a condition here. Employee number of lookup equal to employee number of source. Okay, so the next transmission is expression. So here first we have to take all the columns from source qualifier to expression. So here the maximum columns we can take, because salary will change, commission will change, MGR will change, job designation also will change. The employee number, employee name will not change. So the changes will possible in job, MGR, salary and commission. So we can take these columns to check that update condition. And employee number is required to identify new record condition. So employee name is not required. So from lookup I am taking employee number, job, sequence number, MGR, salary and commission. Okay, so change the names here. This is LKP. We are using input and output both. LKP sequence number to modify previous record end date. Okay, like this we need to modify all the records. Lookup job, lookup MGR, lookup salary and lookup commission. All are input ports. We are using only for condition. We are not taking any output from these columns. So that's why we are using only for input purpose. Okay. So after this we have to create 3 columns. One is for new record condition, update record condition and start date. So these are output ports, O underscore new record condition, and this is for update record, and last one start date. So this is date and the remaining are string columns. So these are output. There is no input for these columns. So disable input ports for these 3 columns. Next, create the condition here. The new record condition is always same. If of is null of lookup employee number. So if lookup returns null value, then the source record is a new record. If lookup returns a value, then we need to check the second condition, update. So here true comma false. TRUE. Okay. And here update condition. In previous example, we checked only location to identify update columns, but here we are checking all salary, commission, job and MGR. So first take source employee number equal to lookup employee number, and we need to create one condition, that is source job not equal to with lookup job, or source MGR not equal to with lookup MGR, or source salary not equal to with lookup salary, or source commission not equal to with lookup commission. Close this bracket, true comma false. So here when the employee numbers are matching with the source and target values, and if any one of the column job or MGR or salary or commission, any one of the column value is, if it is not matching with the existing record value, then we can consider the source record is a update record. So currently we have 4 columns to check update record. If you have 10 columns or 20 columns, we need to mention. If you are getting any changes in that columns, definitely we can consider the source record is a update record. Okay. So the start date here, sys date. Okay. Same process next. Create a filter. So into this filter, drag and drop all source column and new record condition and sys date. Sys date not required here, because for start date we are passing hire date. Start date we are taking hire date from source. So pass all columns into the target. And from salary to department number. For start date we are giving hire date value. Okay, for each and every new record, start date value is a hire date. This one we are taking from the source. So end date is null for each and every new record. So we can identify latest records where end date is null. Those records are latest records. So in version, which records contain maximum version, those are the latest records. In flag, which records contain flag value equal to 1, those are latest. Here we can identify the latest records. Which records end date is null, those are the latest records. Okay, so first sequence number, sequence generator we are creating from next value to sequence number. So this is the new record flow completely. and we have to create update record flow. In filter, the condition is new record. So already we created the condition. This column always contain true or false values. If it is true means the source record is a new record. If it is false means the source record already existing record. Okay. Next transmission, again one more filter to find out update records. So here also I am taking all source columns and lookup sequence number also required, and update record condition and start date. Okay. So here we need to take dummy of the targets because multiple inputs will not accept single target. So copy, paste. So this is also for new record. In update, new records means already one record is existed in the target. We got some changes in the target. So we are not updating the same record with the latest changes. We are inserting a new record with the latest changes. So pass source employee numbers to department number into here. And hire date to start date. Not this one. So here in update, this is the latest changes. So sys date we need to pass. And hire date to start date. Okay. These connections are missed. I'll repeat one more time. So from employee number, employee name, job, MGR, pass these columns first. So from salary to department number. Okay. Here first I'll give that example, then you will get clear idea. So here when we are inserting a new record, the end date is null. So from source, the hire date we are passing to start date. Okay. So if you have any changes in the existing record, we are passing the sys date value into the end date and the same sys date value into the start date, because this record is created on 1st 2000 and this record is modified on 1st 2nd. Okay, so this is the end date of the first record and start date of the new record. So here we need to pass the sys date into start date. Okay, end date is null because in update this is the latest information. So latest records always contain end date value is null. Okay. So next at the same time we have to update the previous record end date. So we require here update strategy. So from source we required only lookup sequence number and start date value. Okay, take one more dummy of the target. So we are using to update the start date into end date. Here end date is start date. New record start date is existing record end date. So change the conditions here. This is update record condition. Okay. And in update strategy, the condition is dd underscore update. Okay. And here in lookup, we have to override the lookup override condition to identify latest records from the lookup table, same like version. Otherwise it will give any one of the record randomly, it will pick and it will return any one of the record. But we require where end date is null, because those are the latest records. Where end underscore date is null. Okay, so generate this query in the database. Edit, paste, end date is null. Okay, condition is valid condition. Here after this, create a workflow and session.